Time is the most valuable thing in this world, man. And it's a lot of things you can get back, but I promise you, you're not getting time back. Every man has the same 24 hours. You have to use the 24 hours that God has blessed you with to get whatever you need to get accomplished. The thing that separates people from being successful and not being successful is nothing major. It's nothing, no crazy skill gap. It's nothing that God gave them or that you don't have. Is that they use their time wisely. They know how to use their 24 hours. They got people out their life that was wasting their time. They realize that they only have a certain amount of time to really make it or do what they want to do. And in order to get that, they had to work and use their time wisely. Like I said, if you find yourself in the same position or situation as a last year or 2-3 years ago, you got to look in the mirror, taking a self-evaluation of yourself. You got to realize, what are you doing with your time? Like, ain't no way in the world you should be in the same position 2-3 years ago. Like you 20 years old now. Like, ain't no way you should be still doing the same thing as you was like 16, 17. That just don't make sense. But like I said, you need to look in the mirror, take an evaluation of yourself. You need to ask yourself, what am I doing with my time? How am I wasting my time? Is it me? Is it somebody else? And you need to figure out that, so you can figure out how to use your time wisely, because you only got so much of it. Not to mention, it's only so much time here on this earth, this small life that we have. You have to learn how to use it to your advantage, because like I said, nothing is a crazy skill gap. These people just know how to use their time wisely. Like, what are you doing when you get up in the morning? When you get up in the morning, are you scrolling on TikTok for hours and hours? Or do you get up in the morning, you pray to God, you read book, you do yoga, you go to the gym, you brush your teeth, you get your day started as soon as you wake up? Because I promise you, bro, when you using that an hour or two in the bed, there's plenty of things you could be doing, man. Or even sleeping. When you could be waking up at 12, waking up at 1. Why are you waking up in the afternoon? Half the day is gone. Somebody else that woke up at 6 is way ahead of you. Whoever, there's people out here that want the same goal as you, and that's waking up at 6. How in the world are you going to beat them if you're waking up at 1 in the afternoon? Like, it don't make sense. It's impossible. You can't beat them. They have a whole 6-7 hours on you. They have a whole 6-7 hours of perfecting their craft or getting what they need to get done. They're getting all their busy work out today so they can focus on their craft. Meanwhile, you waking up at 1, they done got their whole day out the way. You just now starting to eat breakfast. They ate breakfast 6-7 hours ago. like you gotta realize what you're doing with your time. You gotta figure out, like, if there's somebody in your life that's wasting your time, you need to get rid of them, because time waits on no man. I always say that. Time waits on no man. Time is gonna keep going over and over and over again. You're gonna look up one day and you be like, damn, what happened? Like all my peers done passed me. They getting jobs, they getting married, and I'm still stuck in the same place in my mom and dad room or my mom and dad house. Like, it just don't make sense, but it do make sense, because if you go back and look and you see, okay, how many times was I watching Netflix? How many times was I watching Pornhub? How many times was I just being lazy? If you go back down and look at all the times you just not using your time to the best of your ability, you're gonna see why you in the position that you in. Because it's gonna tell on you, man. Because you can't expect results. You can't get mad at the results when you didn't put in the work. Like, it just don't make sense. You can't expect a multi-million-dollar check when you don't put in the multi-million-dollar work. You sit on the couch every day, you watch YouTube, you don't go to the gym, I don't know what you do, but it don't make no money, man. So you just gotta figure out what you're doing with life, because life will pass you by. And it's a bad feeling when you look up and you realize that everybody else around you is passing you, because they know how to use their time wisely. And I promise you, it's simple things like that could separate you from being a successful person and a non-successful person. It's like little things like, how long do it take you to get up in the morning? Like, what time do you wake up in the morning? Like, what are you doing? Like, when whatever, man. Like just using your time to the best of your ability. Like, that's what creates, like, or that could be what's keeping you from your goal. Like, that could be what's separating you from achieving your goal and not achieving your goal. It's just little things like that, because a lot of that just plays into, then you got to have good time management as well, because like you just don't get it back. But I say all that to say this, man. You just got to use your time wisely, because that it don't come back. It ain't coming back, and time waits on no man. 2-3 years gonna pass by, and if you still in the same position, you have no one to blame but the man in the mirror. And that's a terrible feeling, because not everybody is wasting their time. People out here actually want it. There's people out here with the same goals as you that's trying to get it, and that's working 2-3 times harder than you, that's waking up way earlier than you, that's putting in more hours than you are. While you're watching Netflix, they're studying their goal. While you going out to eat, you going traveling or whatever you want to do, they studying, they trying to get to the next level. They trying to use their time wisely, like I said. But I appreciate every single person that clicked on this video, because y'all did not have to. I love y'all.